This makes it so easy, so clean, and so much quicker to connect and disconnect the main power to your coach. Of course, primarily the additional bays down the driver's side are just going to be the storage bays that we looked at earlier. Now this is the main utility bay of the coach. You're going to notice a lot of additional features on this unit. It does have your freshwater connection right here to where you can of course fill the coach or hook up to your city water there at the park. You'll also notice that the Presidio has an outside shower, which is a really nice feature to have. It makes it nice where you can wash out your bay, but also, you know, if you're at the beach, you know, you've got the kids, you know, you want to wash their feet off, you've got a pet, you want to give them a bath outside. It's a really nice feature to have on the coach. You're also going to notice that this coach has a black water tank rinse. This is where you can actually clean the inside of your sewer tank. Has a sprayer that's inside the tank to better clean and keep that system always working properly. You're also going to notice it does have a levels indicator. So once you've dumped your bays, you can easily check the levels indicators and make sure that all the tanks are completely empty. You're also going to notice that this particular coach has an external heater, which is located right here. Now this is for extreme cold weather situations. You could come out here though and turn on this external heater, which just heats your water bay and keeps anything from busting. You also have your cable TV and phone hookups for the park, as well as 2 additional 110 power outlets. The Presidio also has a whole coach water filtration system. Now this is a really nice feature. So it's not just your drinking water inside the coach that is filtered. It's actually going to be your shower water, sink water. Everything that comes inside the coach will actually be filtered water. Now, as I said before, many of the bays down the driver's side of the coach are going to be primarily your storage bays. You will notice that the slide-out cargo tray in this unit is accessible from both sides. So it slides out both directions in the unit. And of course that's due to the raised rail chassis. It's what really makes that possible. Some other things you'll notice on the driver's side is of course your main LP tank. It does have an additional cargo bay on the driver's side. You'll also notice something that's very handy, the dual fuel fills. You'll notice that you have a fuel fill on both the driver's and passenger side of the unit. Makes it much easier, and in many cases you can actually fill from both sides at diesel truck stops. The last bay on the driver's side is actually a service bay. Now this is what's going to house your pump motor for both your slide out rooms, your leveling systems, as well as many of the solenoids, breakers, and fuses that are chassis related to the coach. Now, one of the more notable construction features about the Presidio is that this has a steel cage construction. It's not aluminum, it is again steel, so it just provides a superior level of strength and rigidity in the front cage of this coach. Now, the Presidio is also has a 8,000 Onan diesel generator as its power plant. It's very easily accessible from the front, where you can check your coolant levels, you can check your oil. Of course, the oil levels themselves are changed. The oil is changed through the bottom of this particular generator. So it's very easily accessible, very easily serviced. You'll also notice on the front of the Presidio the large one-piece windshield. It makes for an incredible view when you're traveling. It also allows them to move the windshield wipers down to a lower position, to where when you have the split glass, your windshield wipers have to run up and down, which creates even more of a obstruction, you know, when you're driving the coach. So again, the one-piece windshield takes the bar out of the center, gives you a lot better, more picturesque look. And of course, that's one of the main reasons you're buying this thing, is to go see the country. So you might as well see it. Now, why don't we put the slide rooms out and take a look at the inside of the Presidio. Now as you step inside the Presidio, you're going to notice it's got a really nice lighted grab handle here as well as it does on the outside of the coach. You're also going to notice that the passenger side has several additional ports over here on the side of the dash. It's got an additional phone connection as well as two 12 volts. So it's a great place to plug up your laptop, different things like that when you're traveling. Now as you step inside the driver's seat, you're going to notice it's got a tremendous amount of options and features, on a coach of this level. This particular unit with the Cummins does have the additional engine brake. It also has the tag axle dumped where you can take the pressure off of the rear tag axle to sharpen your turning radiuses if you needed to. The coach also has the 3000 series Allison transmission. It's a 6-speed automatic transmission. It's been around for years. The thing is just about bulletproof. It even has a feature to where you can check your transmission fluid right here from the driver's seat. This particular coach also has the equalizer automatic leveling system. So it's just simply, turning the power on and pushing one button, and the coach is going to level itself and turn itself back off automatic. This coach also has the air horns, the block heater for the engine itself. Again, that's something that you would only use in extremely cold conditions. It does have the mirror heat, power mirrors, of course, your battery boost. This is an important feature to have in case you were ever stranded anywhere and you accidentally killed your main battery. By hitting this button right here, it ties all of your batteries together, both your house and chassis batteries, and can get you cranked. Again, that's a really important feature to have on the coach. It also has both driver and passenger side fans, and on that's the switch for the docking lights that we showed you outside a little while ago. These coaches also have what they call a VIP steering wheel. This has got the tilt and telescope that's built into it, but you'll notice here that it has your windshield wipers, your bright lights, your cruise control. All those features are right here. You don't have to take your hands off the wheel the way you do in most coaches. It's just a much nicer steering column in this coach. All of your gauges and instrumentation is very easily seen, as is your backup monitoring system. Something else that's really nice about the Presidio is their shades in the front. You're going to notice that you actually have solar screens. It's power here on the front windshield, and you also have solar screens here on the side of the coach. And what's so nice about these is that it gives you a different level of privacy with the solar screens because you can see out, but people really can't see inside the coach. So it's really nice, and you're at the lake or you're in the mountains, and you're wanting to not shut down the scenery, but still have some privacy on the inside of the coach. This is a great way to do that, and of course, better than a traditional shade that comes across the front that's just a curtain. This is going to also help cool the coach much better, keeping the sun out. It does also feature, though, the full blackout privacy shade. Again, it's power here on the front of the coach, and you'll have privacy shades, blackout shades here on the side of the coach as well. So a really nice feature. It's very clean. It doesn't get dirty and fingerprints over it over time the way that the accordion style curtains and things do, and it just has a much nicer look and a much more practical use. The rest of the dash in the Presidio, of course, is going to give you the things you would expect to find. Your stereo system, CD player, although the Presidios do come with a Sirius satellite radio and a 6-month subscription. Your air conditioning and heating controls here for the dash area. Also the start for your Onan diesel generator is right here. Also has a nice little compartment here, a little change drawer. This can be pulled out, but just